Hey everybody, it's Felix with Figueroa Group and Ticor Title. Just wanted to show you our open house playbook. This is a playbook that we put together to make sure that you were running a successful open house or open houses. So let's go. So the first thing that we like our agents to do is our Ticor Tech Farm is the know everything about the area type of platform, and we offer this for free to our agents that we work with. What it does is you can put the property address of the open house into the system. We do a polygon around the open house, and we always say from anywhere from 50 to 100 homes should be your target around an open house. And what we'll do is it will show us who the homeowners are, as well as the potential buyers, which are the renters in the area. So it's a really good system to use. It's a really easy tool to use as well. So this would be our day one of our open house. And then day two is all about creating our marketing pieces. We want our open house flyers done. We want our financial flyer. A financial flyer is what the mortgage would be for that property and that price point. It also could be for the buyers or potential buyers. It could also be the rent versus buy information that they can take with them as well. These are all branded with you through our Ticor Agent One app that is in your app store. In order to pull flyers, the financial flyers and the infographic flyers, you do have to have the premium version, which is $1 per month or $10 for the year. So it's very, very cheap. The infographic flyer is more of a community flyer. It tells you what the surrounding neighborhood is about, the city, the schools, how many coffee shops, restaurants, that kind of thing. If it's a really good walking community, all that good stuff. So, really good information for people that are potentially looking to buy in that neighborhood. An infographic flyer is a really good leave handout to give as well. They also have, just like you see on the screen, they have coloring things for the kids. So if you have, if there's going to be kids come into the open house, you can have those as well with some crayons. Day two is all about creating the marketing pieces so that you can hand those out. Because it's always good to give something out to people so that they have your information on it, as well as can look at the numbers and maybe, grab lunch afterwards and really talk about if this is something that they're looking to do. Day three. Day three is creating a buzz for the area. I've put up some of these different systems that we use. We're really familiar with the Sly Broadcast system. Sly Broadcast is a voicemail drop system. So what we can do is we would personally send out a voicemail to the same surrounding homeowners that we pulled from the Ticor Tech Farm, and we would leave them a voicemail personally inviting them to the open house that's coming this weekend. It's very cheap to do. It's very easy to do. And once you get the hang of it, you can do it within, a couple minutes. Again, that's a voicemail system. There's also slide text, which is a text messaging system that you can also do. Some agents don't want to do a voicemail, some don't want to do a text. So we just put these options up there for you. And then whatever fits the way you do business, I would implement either or. But the text message is a little bit more expensive, but not by much. But you can personally invite the surrounding homeowners and the surrounding neighbors to your open house to, generate some attention to that open house that's upcoming. Also, social media campaigns. This doesn't necessarily mean that you need to spend a bunch of money on social media ads. But if it's something that you have already implemented into your system, then why not? A good way of gathering more attention is through social media. You can do it the free way, or you can do it the running the ad way. So whichever works for you and your budget, that's what day three should be all about. And then we go to day 4. Day 4 is getting your steps in, and this is when we're going to be door knocking the same homes that we ran in day 1. Day 4 is the day that we personally invite all the same people to the property, giving them a actual open house flyer that we've created on day 2. You'll notice that the mobile phone has our app, which is Ticor Tech Farm's mobile app. So the Tech Farm desktop version is the main brain of your farms, but if you download the mobile version and use the same credentials, you can pull your farm directly from your phone, and it will show you the exact same houses that you had pulled previously, and you'll know exactly who the homeowner is when you're walking up to the door. You'll also even know if it's a renter or not. So if it's a renter, you obviously are going to invite them to the open house, but the communication or the conversation is going to be a little bit different. So we always say invite the surrounding neighbors an hour early, just to get just to let them know a little bit of a VIP feeling, and say, hey, we'd like to invite you an hour early. We'd like to get your feedback and maybe get some comparison to, where is your house compared to this property that's on the market. It's just a great way of, trying to get them to engage with you, as well as make them feel a little special that they're getting to see the property before anybody else does. And then day 5 is obviously the day of the open house. Obviously, we want you to put up as many signs as possible. And the reason being is obviously signs are a great way to get visibility out there. But a good thing that we've noticed with agents that are doing really good in large open houses is they're starting at places of interest. Some of the local popular coffee shops, they'll start from major shopping centers and direct the traffic towards their open houses. The open house is meant to promote you as an agent, and also, capture as many leads as possible. But this is your storefront for the day, so you want to go above and beyond so that you potentially get the buyer, but also you're trying to generate the next deal on the block. So you're trying to get the next listing, and going above and beyond what the average agent is doing is just a great way to set yourself apart from the competition. This is a big one right here. I think this is where we see a lot of agents where they kind of maybe fall a little short. And again, if you have systems that you've already implemented, that's fine, and take what you want from this playbook. But we always say if you can take one thing or maybe two things from something and add to or tweak a little bit, it's a benefit for you. But the follow-up is very important. And we suggest, after the open house is done and you have your registration book filled out, maybe reaching out to them via phone call or a video text message in front of the house that they were just at, saying thank you for coming to the open house and thank you for registering. Make sure that you put their information into a CRM system of your choice. There's great systems out there. CRMs they're everywhere. HomeBot's a system that we use. Those kind of systems are a great way to then start putting them into the automated system, so that once you've done your follow-up and you've put them into your CRM, it will then start working for you. And then the next thing is, don't just stop there when you're following up with these people that registered. We always say, like, you should go a step further, and when the property goes into escrow, reach out to those people again and let them know, like, hey, we had an offer accepted. We're now in escrow. We also had 4 other offers come in. People are really interested in living in this area. Those might be that might pull a string with somebody that is maybe on the fence about moving. But if they have 4 more offers and they're getting offered at above asking prices, that might be something that a potential person that's on the fence to sell their house might look into it a little further, or might even have just some questions for you, and which might spark a new relationship. So follow up with them when it goes into escrow. Also follow up with them when it closes. And I think that's a big thing too, is like, hey, we just closed, $25,000 over asking. We would love for you guys to invite your new neighbors. They're a family of 4 with 2 little ones. Make sure to say hi to the Smith family next time you see them. If there's any questions I can help you with, or if you have any concerns, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help. You're just trying to set a standard that you go above and beyond. What we see now more than ever, because of things being so dire with inventory, some agents have gotten lazy, and that's just the way the industry is. Because there's not a lot of business to be had, so they kind of have dropped their guard a little bit. So we want our agents to be, we want you to stand out above the rest and go a step beyond, because it doesn't take that much to do so. And if you can get this into a routine, it will just become second nature to your open house game plan. So follow-up is just as important as the open house itself, so it's a must. Whatever format you end up using, just think of it as as the next level of a really seasoned agent and a successful one. This is just a QR code for if you would like a one-on-one with me and my team. You can scan this code. We're more than happy to talk via Zoom or on a call, or if you're local to California or Southern California, we can meet in person. But we appreciate the attention that you've given us and the time that you've given us today. If there's anything you need on the title side of things, please reach out. I'm happy to help, or at least if it's something that I can't help with, I can definitely guide you and get you to the right people. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.